Hey everybody, it's Blues Cat. How's everyone doing today? We're back with more Fortnite, but yeah, I really didn't know what I was going to streak. I've been kind of running out of game. I want to finish that, but I'm still actually working on that. But I just want to get back to live streaming to pull in more views. So we're back with the new Fortnite. This is the new Fortnite season, and what's new about it? Yeah, Superman happens to be in this new season, so that's what's new. Let me go ahead and change the screen real quick. Let's see. Because I had the screen half cropped when I was doing dang it. I have the screen half cropped. Just gonna restore it to its original size. Alright, there we go. So, in this new season of Fortnite, Superman, who is based off of the upcoming Man of Steel Superman movie, is in this appearance. Bunch of other stuff, but it's all about Superman and new superpower. So we're gonna go. I want to go right to zero build. I always do zero build first, and zero build is my favorite game mode. So yeah, I didn't know what I really wanted to stream this week. Sort of been taking a little break, and I sort of feel like I didn't have it in me. But and I see Fortnite has some tweaks to it. The game now tells us that the game has been found rather than just dumping us into a game randomly. And yeah. So yeah, just because I'm doing Fortnite now and then I have a little bit of an absence doesn't mean I'm falling off. No. It doesn't mean I'm going to become one of those YouTubers who stream Fortnite and make cringe jokes or something. It's really for sustenance to keep the views going. So until then, I don't know what I want to stream. I really don't know what I want to stream. I was thinking about streaming a bunch of Game Boy games, but if I want to stream a Game Boy games, I want to stream a full series of a game. And yeah, summer is coming, and I have plans, but I have plans to travel around, maybe do stuff, but I don't know. Still, ultimately, don't know what I want to stream. I was playing ahead, but I sort of had things planned ahead, but I felt like that would have to wait until I had enough money to do stuff, but yeah. So in the meanwhile, I'm playing Fortnite for your... I've already did Minecraft as a sort of desperation stream, if you call it. Impromptu stream. I don't know what to really call these streams if I don't know if I don't have a plan. So I'm just gonna call them impromptu stream. So yeah, here we are. Superman is in the game. I don't know if I really want to see the new Superman movie because I want to, but I don't know if I want to. But the Superman trailer actually looks pretty cool. Like, you got Superman falling into the Fortress of Solitude. No, he was like in a Yamcha pose, and it's kind of embarrassing. It is kind of embarrassing, but overall the movie looks like it's going to be promising. And one thing I also didn't like about the movie is Clark Kent's hairstyle looks so bad. Like, he has like this stupid broccoli hair. You know, the stupid broccoli hair that a lot of kids have nowadays. The one haircut that makes me want to turn away from other people. But no offense to people who like the broccoli hair, but I just think it's a silly looking haircut. I kind of associate it a lot of people associate that haircut with sort of like YouTube troublemakers. And I know you might be thinking of who, but this kind of rings a bell to back when I went to Walmart on the bus. Like I went to my local Walmart on the bus, and I discovered that a lot of kids were fooling around at this Walmart. A lot of kids were fooling around at the store, and I think they might have happened to trash a few laptops, just because they were watching some stupid YouTuber hang around the Walmart and break things. And I don't know how he's still making videos to this day. Like, the sort of influencers that get on your nerves. Like those influencers who even have the nerve to like harass people out in public. Get away with it. It just boils my blood. Yeah, those types of people who stream and make videos of themselves making a ruckus out in public. Getting away with it. Right. Take him down. Ooh, there. There. And we also have this little ranking system where if the more things we do, the more our rank will go up, and eventually we'll be an S rank. Kind of like Sonic. Kind of like Sonic Adventure 2 when they broadened the ratings. So if you want to know what I've been up to, not much. I haven't been up to much, but I am going to be working at my summer camp once again. So I'm going to be working at I'm going to be working a job. I'm going to be working a summer job. Still be working a job, but I'm also going to be going to trade school. I'm going to get my carpentry certification. See if I can get an apprenticeship. I mean, carpentry is my strong point. I feel is my strong point because I'm a big enjoyer of all things Lego. I like constructing things. I don't know about electricity, even though I'm fascinated by the craft. But I feel like carpentry is a easy place to start if I want to like do something like build houses. And we also got new power-ups in this game, like the crypto tree. Throw one of these suckers and Crypto the Super Dog. Crypto. He's Crypto. Crypto the Super Dog. I think I remember watching Crypto the Super Dog when I was younger. It was a really enjoyable show. I think I want to watch that. I really want to watch that show again. Oh no! Crypto, help! Help me, get me off this thing. Oh, what the heck? That didn't save me. I thought when you use a power up that makes you fly or something, you have like that effect where purple like effect coming out of you where you can't get hurt. But nope. All right, there's Mr. Goku. Goki Woki. Goki wakey Goki Woki. So what do I want to talk about? The Switch 2 is already out, so how many of you are having fun with your Switch 2? I didn't get my Switch 2 because I'm broke. I am like very broke. Like I want to keep my Switch 1, but I still want to buy a Switch 2. Huddle team leader. How is she wearing that outfit instead of a onesie? So weird. So Switch 2 is Nintendo's fastest selling console of all time. But did it sell well? I don't know. But ignoring the fact that the games are $80 and the tour, the Switch 2 is actually a really solid console. And it has a reasonable price, though. There have been actually people who had their pants in the twist for too long. And how are you guys enjoying Mario Kart Tour? Or Mario Kart World? Hello, Beige Wolf. Mario Kart World has been pretty... It's a pretty cool game from what I saw. Lots of nice music, revamped courses, etc. And I've actually saw that the game also has courses from a lot of past Mario games, which is really nice. It feels like it's a really nice tribute to Mario games of the past. And the new Donkey Kong game is also coming out in July. Oh, and yeah, we got a boss fight, which is a gigantic rock thing. I think I fought this guy once and I defeated him. And he's not so tough. Go, dodge his attacks. Japan. FNT Transport. Yo, shot! So the Summer Game Fest was pretty good. Well, you know, the Summer Game Fest to me has been kind of meh. I'm excited for like maybe 1 or 2 games, and one of them is probably the new Metal Gear Delta. I'm confident Metal Gear Delta is going to come to the new Switch. It's basically a remake of Snake Eater, a remaster of Snake Eater, and it looks super nice. It looks very nice. And there are also some other games that were shown in other directs during the Summer Game Fest, and a lot of them were pretty much indie games. Well, indie games I'm actually excited for. There are a lot of indie games starring animals, whatnot. They were all pretty cool. A lot of them were pretty cute. Also, yeah. So I've been on the chat for these live streams, and I've been seeing so much people complain about Silk Song, and I believe during the Summer Game Fest, when they were about to show the Deadpool game, the Deadpool VR game, I liked the nice little riff against the little riff at Silk Song. Like, you know, I'm tired of the Silk Song fans always saying the same thing in all these chats for any new game reveal, whatever. Like, these guys, no matter what game, no matter what live stream you're watching, there's always gonna be people like, give me Silk Song, Silk Song. Like, I don't care about your stupid Hollow Knight game. I never played Hollow Knight, but do I really care? No. Like, like, honestly, do I really care about Silk Song? No. So I've been watching a lot of these live streams with the wholesome games, women-led games, other games, and they have a lot of cute, promising games. But I don't advise you to watch the chat, because the chat is not only the most insufferable thing I've ever seen in these live streams, but it can also be real. Like, you got people calling the hosts, you know, pigs or whatever. All these really. I really don't know what's wrong with people. I really hate being negative, but I also like pointing out what's wrong with nowadays. But I enjoyed the show nonetheless. Lots of fun games, and I might be thinking about streaming a really fun Steam game where basically it's a roguelite where you're on a computer screen and you have to fight. I think the game is called Desktop Survivor, and yeah, that's the game, Desktop Survivor. I really want to play that. I really want to play that game. I really want to stream it, see what the heck's going on. And I really want to build up a list from all the games I saw during the different directs. Speaking of roguelikes, I feel that roguelike games have I feel like there is like a big glut of roguelike games. Well, I know what a roguelike is. A game with randomly generated dungeons, something like that, but okay, I barely know what a roguelike is, but at its core, a roguelike is a game with randomly generated scenarios and dungeons, but I still don't know the rest. But I'm sort of tired of seeing roguelikes everywhere. But I think roguelikes also allow you to start the game or continue the game with different power-ups. and encourages players progressing through the game. So I'm sort of nearly there. So I'm not completely lost when it comes to Roblox. Randomly generated dungeons, games that actually reward the player more for progressing, rather than punish them. But yeah, you know what? I never played a single roguelike, but hold up. I was gonna say that Minecraft is a roguelike, but what's that? Is that Devil May Cry? But yeah, it's really nice that Fortnite is still going, but people have been a little antsy about how there are too many live service games. I think I might have to agree with them because you know how with Ubisoft and the crew shutting down the crew. A lot of people like without the crew, without an internet connection, the crew cannot be played. That's kind of so live service games are kind of becoming the scourge of online games recently. Well, becoming the scourge of video games because what's the point of having a game, especially a physical copy of a game, if the game has to be online 24/7? Like video games, I feel that video games are meant to be fun even without online. But if you want to make a live service game, just I don't know, make the game endless. But Minecraft does not require online service to play. Well, it depends on the game mode, but ultimately Minecraft is a game you can just pick up and play. You don't need to wait for it to connect to a server. It's just a simple pick up and play game. So a lot of the games I'm excited for from the many showcases. A lot of them are animal games, and some of them are games where your animals driving mech suits, and I think that's pretty cool. Like animals driving mech suits. What's there not to love? I can imagine if there was a Mario game where Mario was piloting a mech. Like something out of the something very unique that hasn't been done before, like something Nintendo hasn't done. And the new Donkey Kong game looks very promising. And Donkey Kong's new design looks very different. He's supposed to be based off of what Donkey Kong's ancestor or Donkey Kong himself looked like in the Donkey Kong 1981 game. And I really do agree. So I really do agree on that, and I feel that Mario is sort of going back to its like retro, kind of going back to its like retroness. So it's Mario. The new Mario Kart World kind of has like this sort of like retro Mario feel. Like Donkey Kong is indeed supposed to be based off of the 1981 version of himself, and the little truck and the truck in the Mario Kart World game has the Mario Brothers 1983 logo rather than the current one. And I feel that Super Mario is sort of going back to like its retro, sort of going back to its retro kind of feel while maintaining its modernness. Wait, there's supposed to be a boss fight here? Who's that? Or? Oh gosh, I gotta retreat. Die. Go away! Oh yeah, I am hiding from you. Let me heal up. Let me heal up. Let me heal up. Give me that. Put away your... Meowsley, put away your things. Oh, you're stupid! Oh my god! Wait, that's Core? This lady in armor? Oh, wait, or could it be this one? Maybe. So, the Mario Kart and Donkey Kong are going to be quite games. And about the virtual game card system. I've been watching this YouTube short where somebody downloaded Zelda Breath of the Wild onto their Switch 2, and I felt like he had to it kind of looks like he had to buy the 4K virtual game card version of the game. Which, you know, it's kind of silly that when it comes to games that existed on Switch 1 and the fact that you need a Switch 2 to, you know, you need a virtual game card, well, a physical game card with the game key to download the game to your Switch 2. I just think it's a silly idea that you have to buy a game twice to play it on a different system. Even when... Wait, I don't know if I actually worded that right. Like, if you can download a game from your Switch 1 to your Switch 2, you don't have to have a virtual game, you don't have to have a game card to help you download the game to your new console. Like, that's what system transfer is for in the first place. Like with the DS and the 3DS, so you can have all the DSi games on the console. Especially DSi games, if you download from the DSiWare shop, you can download them to your 3DS and they're playable there. Like, Nintendo could have like did something a little less robust. Nintendo could have done something a little more elaborate. Could have done it in elaborate. Could have made it a more elaborate. Elaborately done this so they can more robust have your new Switch games be playable on your Switch 2. You can have Switch 1 games be playable on your Switch 2 without the use of anything excessive. Like, the Nintendo Switch 2 has the same servers as the Nintendo Switch 1. And the Switch 2 has more upgraded version of the Switch 2 hardware, Switch 1 hardware. But you need a game card to... You actually need a game card to help you download a game you already have on your Switch 1, which is silly. But oh man. Overall, I think the Switch 2, it's a nice console, except really critique. I mean, the price point for the console itself, again, it's fine, but everything else is just whack. But the games I felt like were totally $80, but here's where I contradict myself again. Even if the games are really good, they shouldn't be $80 to begin with. And I think it's really weird that other companies, especially Microsoft with their Xbox, is following suit. And speaking of Xbox, they also revealed a portable Xbox system, which is pretty nice. But I kind of feel like I really don't need an Xbox. Portable Xbox, because one, I have a PC, and two, you know what, that's just for me. Anyone who else wants to buy the portable Xbox, go ahead. We're not stopping you. And a lot of people were anticipated for many games, and especially the new Spyro game, which I feel that Spyro really needs a new game, but it all depends. It all depends on what Toys for Bob wants to do, and the fact that Activision Blizzard wants to do, because Activision Blizzard owns Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. and they're also and that they're also Crash and Spyro are technically now owned by Microsoft. So it depends on what these companies want to do. But I don't know about what Activision Blizzard's been doing now. But I don't know what they've been up to. I bet they're still doing something with Overwatch. And I really hope they get themselves out whatever what. Because Activision Blizzard might not be the company you want to work for. Because of the controversies. I think the similar story could be said with Ubisoft. Koi boy. Take that, Koi boy. You're mine. He thought he could beat me. He lied. He lied. Look what happened. He died. He died. Yes. Moving in for the kill. My gosh, I need to work on my aim. Run! Don't be a coward. There you go. That's right. Look at that. Haha! Look at that. Fortnite. Great. It's a great fun game with rudimentary gunplay. But you know what we call rudimentary? That's also good. This kid is Robin. Why does Robin shoot so well? Why? Robin wielding a gun, he's somehow that good at shooting. It's sad. So, you know what we call rudimentary stuff that's good? We call it robust. So tomorrow my town is going to have a Portugal Day Fair, and I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I have been uploading a video. I have been uploading a video recently. And I've been playing Pac-Man. Yes, I've been playing some Pac-Man. And about Sonic Racing Crossroads. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that one too. So, Sonic Racing Crossroads. We got a lot of new characters. We got Joker from Persona, the guy from Yakuza, or Like a Dragon. We got Hatsune Miku. We also got Steve from Minecraft. I think Steve is the one I'm really excited for. Well, I'm not a big Persona fan, but I should actually give Persona 3 a try. I should definitely play Persona 3, because there's a lot of blue in that game. Yeah, I'm quite a fanatic for the color blue. Anything with the color blue on it. And all things cats as well, but I'm really hoping to purchase another Fortnite skin that has a lot of blue on it. Or a blue Fortnite character. A blue character. But when it comes to the battle passes, I don't really keep up with said battle passes because I want to save my money for a character. I want to save my money for other things, and I want to actually spend my money for something I actually want. I want to buy money for a character I really want, and not spend it on a big pass with characters I really don't want. Even though the battle pass has a lot, the battle pass can reward you with V-Bucks. Like, I could just purchase V-Bucks. I could buy V-Bucks from a Fortnite card. If I want to buy virtual currency in a game, I'd buy virtual currency and not waste the virtual currency on I wouldn't waste virtual currency on something with quantity over anything that's worth my quality. You know, you count your guess shouldn't be fancy speaking. I'll spend my money on a skin I want. Like I saw Cuddle Team Leader in the shop, and I'm like, nah. I like Cuddle Team Leader, but you know, I really wanted to buy Cuddle Team Leader, but I think she's gone until next time. Like I really wish there was like an app to help you keep track of which of skins you want. Like if there's a skin you really wanted that appeared in the battle pass, appeared in the shop and didn't come back, and you have to wait until that skin comes back again. I really wish there was something like that to help. But you know what? I should stick to Kate Meowsley because I should really be happy with what I've got right now. Because I think Kate Meowsley, I just think she looks super adorable. And nope, that does not mean I'm attracted to anthropomorphic animals. I'm not attracted to this type of character. I just think she looks adorable. I'm not one of those people, okay? I'm not one of those people who ship themselves with I'm not one of those people who fall in love with animal characters. It's not the type of weirdo behavior. Oh, that thing has this water sprites of super laser eyes now. Okay, I was totally thrown off guard. I was caught off guard. I'm not like one of those people who go around shit-paying themselves with animals. I've been killed by somebody who has your sprite Superman. Oh man, this is a. So you've got Crypto, you got sprites with laser eyes, you got superpowers, Superman's in the game. Yeah. So the new Man of Steel movie is coming around. It's coming out on June 11th. I might have plans to watch the movie. And let's also talk about the PlayStation State of Play from last week. Oh snap! Oh snap! I don't know why my computer just did that. It just booted me back to my desktop. Come on, game, don't do that. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, game. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. Honestly, don't do that. Yeah, that part's gonna be cut out. Don't you hate it when a game just boots to your desktop? Like that's my private stuff. That's my desktop. Sort of private, but that's where I keep all my games and stuff. Hey, what the heck is that? Oh, they're still doing the demon stuff here. Demon stuff. Hey, Crypto, stick 'em. Yeah, good job, Crypto. Come here. Coward! Got you. He was trying to run off the wall, but I got him. Can't hide. Whoa. Like a dragon. Eat it. Yeah. Like a dragon. I never played any of the Yakuza or Like a Dragon stuff. I think Shenmue is sort of like Diet Like a Dragon. Diet Yakuza. At least I don't get to play as a mobster. Wow. Oh, dang it, I was supposed to talk about the PlayStation State of Play! My track, my mind, no, God dang it. God dang it, no! So the PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, Metal Gear was in one of the showcases. We got a lot of nice games. But there was one game that really got people excited. And that was the new Marvel fighting game, which was Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Fighting Spirits. And the game, believe it or not, was done by Arc System Works, which is really cool. Like, Arc System Works, next to Capcom, next to SNK, they're like the top, the big three of fighting games. And the game looked really nice, a lot of great character models. It felt like Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel superheroes of the arcades, revived. And I've seen that believe it or not, games are actually looking quite nicer. Like, the character models in video games are getting better. They're really getting nicer. Lots of nice females, male and female models again. Like, back then we had to, like, during the years prior, we had to contend with, like, ugly character models in video games. Like, you know what I'm talking about, like, the activist garbage. As much as I don't want to talk about it, like, we've been getting a lot of garbage character models in games years before, but now the game industry is starting to heal as we're getting better fun games, better looking character models that actually resemble male and females. I mean, Fortnite was doing that thing for kind of long time, like character models that look very nice, very detailed, very feminine with beautiful women, handsome men. Lots of great, nicely designed characters. So it's great that Epic Games keeping track, not an agenda, but keeping track, keeping a good track. It's really nice to see that gaming is coming back. The gamers really feel like they're in charge again. Like, the gamers strive for what we want as gamers are games that are fun and are appealing. Games that not only are fun but also look appealing, sound appealing. But I also haven't played Marvel Rivals. Wait, I have played Marvel Rivals, but I can bet you that Marvel Rivals is coming out with Marvel Rivals right from the start had a lot of great character models. Art style was not my cup of tea. The art style was not my cup of tea, but at least the character models actually looked quite good. And the new Marvel Rivals season they're gonna come out with swimsuit characters. And I'm like, no way, that's cool. Like the swimsuit season. You know, like how in the animes, like there's going to be the beach episode where all the characters are wearing swimsuits. Yeah. Seeing a lot of anime influence and around during these I'm gonna shoot this guy real quick. The risk of being AFK. Your risk is my gain. You know, anime has been sort of overshadowing a lot of different other mediums. But anime has been overshadowing different art mediums and such. And to be honest, it's quite tiring, but we know. Anime is popular among the Gen Z crowd, but I just feel like whenever I look at stuff like advertisements with animation and whatnot, Google Doodles, anything really, I always see like the big anime influence behind the animations, and it's kind of putting me to sleep. Like, I really wish, like, traditional animation in the West would come back, but when it comes to gaming in the West, I really wish that a lot of people were making generalizations about how Western gaming totally sucks. Like, that's totally not true. I got shot down by Samurai Batman. No! How can I defeat by a Samurai Batman? Batman doesn't use guns! What is this? Contradictory! Nonsense! Curse you, Batman! Curse you, Batman! Oh my god, I don't like you, Batman. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't like you, Batman Samurai. You don't use, you said you wouldn't use guns, and now here you are shooting me. This is not Bruce Wayne. That's not the Bruce Wayne I know. I will not forget this. I am vengeance. I am Kate Mowsley. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. I really don't like how I really don't like how, well, because Western gaming studios are sort of falling in the West because of the activists. You know, activists have been shutting down, ruining major game studios left and right. But still, I don't think it's fair to make the generalization that all Western gaming sucks. Like, there are still studios in the West that are still trying. Just that there are activists just ruining the studios. And also entertainment as a whole. So, not all Western mediums are bad and out of touch. But it's also, you know, it's nice that Eastern studios, especially European and Asian studios, are getting a lot of praise for different stuff. Like, Marvel Rivals is a game made from a Chinese studio, and China still knows how to make great games. And Marvel outsourcing their works to China, Japan. It's really nice to see. But this is not the first. That's not the first time Marvel did such. Like, a lot of there are different Western IPs created in Japan, i.e., the Marvel fighting games, but also Western stuff like Powerpuff Girls Z. I'm pretty sure we had I think there was a Matrix anime series. We also had let's see, there you go. What else? But I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Western, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, based on Western IPs. But, you know, it's good that China is helping us. China and Japan and other Eastern gaming studios are helping us during the time of during these times of trouble. Like, still giving us time, giving us breathing room for the gaming industry to, you know, come back on its legs, to drive out, you know, the crazy activist people ruining Western studios. And the sooner Western gaming can get back on its feet, the better. I heard the new Doom game was. I'm not that big of a Doom fanatic, but I heard the new Doom game was pretty good. So that's one sliver of hope. Gaming's coming back. Japan was really big in the gaming space. So thank you, Japan, for helping. China too. Like China had pretty much had a big monopoly on gaming, and Korea as well with their various online games, their gaming cafes. What's that Zod? Ah! Is that Zod? Who's that? Oh, it's Robin. I thought there was another guy shooting at me that looked like Zod, but this is Robin. It's Robin again. Dang it, Robin! Ugh! When did Robin ever use a gun? A grappling gun technically counts as a gun, but not a bang bang gun that you shoot. It's not fair. I didn't know I liked blue. Yeah. You know, for some reason, the chat on my phone has been really slow. Like, I have to actually refresh the chat to see any new messages. Man, YouTube, you gotta debug your site. You gotta like fix your website. Like, YouTube has been going on a tangent, fighting against ad blocks. YouTube, the reason why we don't want your ads is because you shove way too much of it in our face. Yeah, ads. Content creators need ads to gain their money, but you can't just be shoving ads left and right. And we don't want a paid service to help you remove any ads from our thing. And YouTube even considers other browsers to be harmful to your own site. Like how? We don't have. Like back then, YouTube let us play their videos in a little mini player on other apps. But now they won't. But now they won't let us anymore because they gotta push their YouTube Premium. So that's why I've been using the Brave browser to listen to any videos while I do anything else, any other activities. And we can have videos play even when our phones are off because of the Brave browser, but for some reason YouTube's like, no. Like YouTube has this very, YouTube has this very unfair ideology, corporate ideology. Like these corporations have these different algorithms, and it's different algorithms and whatnot. Like social media always implemented these types of algorithms or whatnot just to they're greedy, weaselish, greedy ways. Yeah, weasel greedy. I'm not afraid to speak out against it. And YouTube also trying to censor anyone who disagrees with them. Or rightfully disagree with them. So even after we had a crazy CEO, it feels like we still are out of the woods. Like, YouTube should be more focused on fixing the bugs and problems with their site, rather than just shoving the ads more and more and more. Like, I've seen a lot of YouTube ads with a lot of gross content. I feel like YouTube gave us the blockability, but the ability to block those ads, but I feel that the blockability isn't even enough. Like, you actually have to get rid of these, do something about these ads, YouTube. Get rid of the gross content, get rid of whatever garbage is infecting your site. Stop making money and fix your site. We'll stop centralizing making money as the focus and centralize your focus on getting rid of whatever unsavory garbage is on your site. That's what I'm saying. Wait, I actually killed someone, but how did they actually die? Like, I blasted them, and then they just fall to their doom. Very cowardly thing to do. And out of all the places he could have landed, he chose to land on solid ground rather than water. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not a negative. I don't like being negative. I like positive things, but I'm not afraid to point out evils in what's going on in the world. I'm not afraid to say what's wrong. I absolutely cannot stand what's happens with the world now. I mean, the world. I heard that the world is coming back to normal, but I don't really feel confident about that. I don't know if I could actually feel confident about that claim. Like, I mean, gaming is making a comeback. Activists are actively getting their butts kicked out. I've heard that the creators of RuneScape, the company behind RuneScape, are pretty much kicking out anything having to do with ideologies or whatever. So that's actually a really good sign. And the more companies that do it, the better. Like the less we see the body type 1 and body type 2 stuff, we're fine. I just want to see male and female. Like I don't want video games or video game companies trying to push all these pronouns, politics, or whatever garbage. Whatever type of garbage. Video games are about fun. Okay? Video games are about a plot. You got a plot, you got a gameplay, you've got cool characters. Video game is all about interactivity between a world that's cool and action that's cool. That's what video games are all about. You want to interact with a fun world, you want to interact with a cozy world, as long as you are having fun. Games are about fun. It's about being part of the world you want to be in. Being in the foot of a main character. Taking control of the character to interact with the world. Video games are not a space to push crazy ideologies or gender or anything cringe. It's not like you're playing some weirdo fanfic. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some weirdos who made a game based around their weird DeviantArt fantasies. For all I care, that game could bomb and become a prime example of what not to do as a video game designer. That proves that you shouldn't be hiring people as a CEO. You shouldn't be hiring people based on petty things or anything petty. You should centralize. I've been using the word centralized to be fancy, but bottom line, you should be hiring any game CEO, company CEO. You should be hiring people based on talent and creativity rather than just weirdness. I've been watching a streamer who's been talking. I've been watching a YouTube streamer who's been talking about this for quite a while. Hey, that's pretty adorable. I've been watching a YouTube streamer who has been talking about how I've seen a lot of talk in his live streams about how activists are ruining gaming and entertainment. More specifically, even the comic book industry. I mean, I'm not a huge comic book nerd, but I like watching videos about people reading comic books. But yeah, I really want to see a lot more fun return to the gaming space. And I don't want to see big name studios shut down the name of activism or psychos. But yeah, and that's enough talk for one night. That's enough that for one night. So let's talk about something positive, because I'm about that positivity. There's actually Baseballs 2 is actually returning, with Mel Brooks actually coming back. I mean, I watched Spaceballs a couple of times. It was a funny little Star Wars parody. And it's really nice to see Spaceballs return. I've seen Samurai Pizza Cats making a return. They made a new G.I. Joe game. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is supposed to be really fun. Yeah, the new Marvel game actually looks really cool. Really cool beat 'em up. I forgot to talk about Cosmic Invasion. Dang. Boy. I forgot to talk about that game. You know what game would also work as a cool beat 'em up that's also superhero related? The Teen Titans Go 2003. The 2003 Teen Titans Go would work awesome as a beat 'em up. Like if DC would get out of their little ruts. Yeah, their little rut. I would love to see a cool video game based off of Teen Titans 2003. I think they might have done one or two in the past, but I would love to see a new one the style of beat 'em up turn. I mean, Marvel has been cooking in the video game space. Not that much with movies. I bet they're still cooking with comic books, but Marvel has been picking up the ball in gaming, and it's super cool to see. So Marvel, good job on you guys. You're keeping yourselves alive through video games. And I'm really, right now, I'm going to circle back to the Summer Game Fest because there are a lot of fun games. There are still some fun games I want to talk about. Like the Lego Party game. The Lego Mario Party game. That actually looked a lot of fun. And I can't wait to see people play that one. So it's really good that Lego games are still up and kicking even without TT Games at the helm. But I also have a cool idea for a Lego game. So now that Lego has considered outsourcing their IPs to many game studios. You know what would be really awesome? A Lego Ninjago game that plays sort of like like Namco's Tales of games. That would be really cool. Like I would love to see I would love to see a Lego Ninjago gameplay like Tales of Symphonia. Like, I believe Bandai Namco has worked with Lego in the past for some mobile games, whatnot. So, Lego, please consider this idea. A Lego Ninjago game that plays like Tales of Symphonia. Hear me out, Lego. Hear me out, Bandai Namco. Namco, you've been known for a big glut of, like, anime games, but I would like to see what Namco can do with their own IPs. I want to see Namco go back to their own IPs again, like Pac-Man, Tales of, etc. Like, I know there's been a more recent Tales of game, but I want to see more Pac-Man, more Dig Dug, Mr. Driller, a lot of classical Namco IPs. And Konami, same for you. What do you think about the two Lego games? They're great. They're great. And as for Konami, I know they're also planning on doing a Silent Hill remake. They've done new Metal Gear, but I would also like to see their more classical IPs return. Like we got a new Gradius collection, but I would also love to see a Twinbee collection, like a new Twinbee game. They can have the new Twinbee game bundled with the other Twinbee games. Like, I love Twinbee, I love Gradius, I love Konami. They make a lot of great games. Oh wait, you know what Konami should also do? A Goemon collection. A collection of the different Goemon games released from the NES arcade Mr. Goemon to the SNES Goemon. I would love to see a new Goemon. Yeah, they should really bring back the Goemon series. Like Konami, please, you have to bring back your other high profile series from the 80s and 90s. We know Metal Gear is one of your big breaks, but you also had a lot of other great games. Bomberman has time to shine, so now it's time for the other game companies. It's now time for other video game IPs too. You know, I wonder what a new Zone of the Enders game would be like. What would a new Zone of the Enders game feel like? I played none of the Zone of the Ender games, but they're really fun. Really fun games. Really fun robot games. I'm thinking about playing Zone of the Enders 1 on my on Steam, but I don't know if Steam really has. I don't know if Steam has the first Zone of the Enders game. What does that do? What does this one do? Dash sprite. What does the dash sprite do? I really don't know what this little guy does. Oh, you can just dash by pressing the jump button again. Dash sprite. Oh, I feel like these little guys are really. Oh, it's like the dash thing that they had in the Greek mythology season. Except it looks heroic now, rather than like evil deadly stuff. Am I being marked? Who's that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Aw, jeez. Hero, rank up. Great, I'm like Hero, rank up. I'm like Great, I'm like Water. By the way, there's also a new Dragon Ball game that looks like a JRPG. Well, not JRPG. I don't know what to actually call these games, but the game kind of looks like League of Legends. It looks boring. That's my opinion. It looks boring. Yo, Dragon Ball is a anime where it's about just a lot of strong people punching other people, staring contests, powering ups, who can scream the loudest. But I don't know if Dragon Ball has nice plots, but I heard that Dragon Ball Super was kind of lackluster. Like, it's popular, but it's kind of lackluster. But you know what? To me, Dragon Ball is just an anime people can just turn their brains off to. I just want to see people just punch each other. Just fly around punching each other. Just mindless violence. But you know what? I feel like anime for me, I really don't feel the only anime I would really enjoy, I would really mind enjoying are the mecha stuff. You know, the giant robot shows. Any other anime just doesn't fit me. Like, I'm a fan of the Bomberman anime. I like some of the Transformers animes, but well, Transformers does belong in the category of mecha. So, outside of the anime I just mentioned, the different anime I mentioned, like the various robot stuff, and Bomberman, I really don't know. I really don't know if I could like other anime. I tried getting into One Piece, and I just said scratch it because I know the anime was long, and I felt like the later episodes were just kind of meh. It's people just gobble it up, but I don't see how it's popular. Why would it be really that popular? Like Demon Slayer, I tried Demon Slayer. Meh. Naruto, a few episodes, meh. I legitimately sat down and tried to watch these shows, but trying to sit through these shows, it's kind of a slog. Especially One Piece. I feel like I would watch these shows just for the sake of fitting in with the anime crowd. I'm like, yawn, yawn, yawn. I'm gonna pick shows. I'm gonna pick and watch shows based on my true preference. What my heart says to me. Watching anime in the eye of the beholder. True entertainment in the eye of the beholder. And that's giant robot anime. I also tried to get into Dragon Ball Z. I feel like I really wouldn't actually care about the plot. I just want to see people fighting. Characters fighting. Like, I like anime fights with, like, rough and brutalness, but I don't like anime fights where, one, there's plot armor, and two, where the characters get, like, magic random power-ups. I just think that's just really dumb, and honestly, I just think it's just dumb. That you could just totally remove the stakes for a fight, and just have a character, just a villain or a hero character. Well, for a villain, having them pull something out of nowhere, kind of ups the ante and catches them off guard. But with the heroes, it just ruins the stakes, and it's just an overdone plot trope. Like, I would like to see fights with. I would like to see consistent fights in different anime. That actually makes sense. But I feel like I would. But with my taste in other anime, I don't know how that's the case. Like, I also don't like fights that are too overly flashy. Like, with moves that just make style over substance. Like, no practicality. So that's why I feel like mecha anime has that perfect balance of crazy large scale battles, explosions, also while being more down to earth. But with mecha anime like the Gundam Seed, robot anime like Gundam Seed, I don't know if I can really take it seriously because Hiro Yamato always survives whatever should supposedly end him. Like, I remember watching Kieran Othran fight in the show. I actually stop. I've been sitting through the actual Gundam Seed anime, and I got as far as episode 10, but I've been watching the clip where Strike and Aegis fight. And I heard that Kira Yamato actually survives the fight, even though Aegis Gundam pretty much blows up Strike by impaling itself into Strike and self-destructing. And Kira somehow survives it without any trace of Kira coming out of the Strike. Ah! I was nearly there! Dang it, Spider-Gwen. That's all you want. You won't be so lucky in your next match. At least you're not dancing on where I stood. That would have added a lot more insult to injury. That would have made me really want to blow up Spider-Gwen in Fortnite. You might have added insults, but at least you didn't add insult to my injury. But you know, it's still technically insult to injury, so you won't be so lucky next match. Let me bet on it. So you know what? With a lot of the overused tropes in anime, especially with the likes of plot armor, I'm really starting to turn away from anime as a whole. You know? Like, even if anime is a super popular medium and I see like the same tropes over and over again no matter the genre, like overpowered main characters, plot armor, tsunderes, you know, girlfriends who get mad at the main character for every little thing. Beach episodes, tournament arcs, like the same tropes expected in like a lot of anime. I'm really starting to turn off from the medium. Or at the very least, actually go back to watching older shows. Like, I feel like modern anime nowadays is just boring. It's like super boring. Just super boring to me. Like, especially with new anime like Solo Leveling, other other shows I don't really care about or know about, vice versa. I heard that Solo Leveling is supposed to be a Korean manhwa, but I just really don't care for. I just really don't care for today's anime. I mean, I like anime, but I just really don't care for the medium anymore. I feel. I just really don't care about anime that much anymore. And I feel like there's no other medium to turn to other than just old cartoons or whatnot. Like, I really wish, cartoons, Western cartoons will really, be more relevant again in the West. But with the likes of Gumball, Amazing World of Gumball coming back, I think that we're on the path. We're sort of on the path to that. And that there are other studios from other places, from other countries other than Japan, that are having their hand at cartoons again, which is great. Like anime, I just feel that anime is not really worth my heart and soul anymore. Especially if I can't even find a show to find any passion watching. And I'm starting to feel that anime is overshadowing a lot of entertainment among the young crowd and whatnot. Like, I just wanted to see more variety in animation and entertainment. Like movies are really going well again, especially with animated movies. The Dogman movie was I heard was really great, and I really want to watch Dogman, but I want to watch it on Peacock because I don't know if we can really see Dogman in theaters anymore because it's now available to watch on streaming. Minecraft movie was really good. I had a lot of fun with the Minecraft movie. Like I judge things in different movies or whatnot. I judge things based on my own feelings. Like a lot of people can share their own opinions about movies, but it's really necessary to get your own opinions from your own feelings rather than get your own opinions from what other people feel. Like it's good to have your own feelings on anything. After all, we are humans and we are capable of feeling anything. It's not like we're robots. It's not like we're mindless drones. I like having my own feelings. I like having my own experiences. I love having my own feelings on something I've been through. It's always good to have feelings on your own personal adventures, misadventures, or anything. People should be saying and feeling what they felt throughout an experience. Either it's a movie or a video game, anything. But it's also good to let other people feel. It's also good to listen to other people feel what they like or don't. If it's something really good, we should know. We should know. But if it's something that's really bad, if it's something that's actually hurting us as people or an audience, it's good to let people know how you feel. But it's also if it's anything that's good or bad, it's good to let people have their own feelings or opinions on anything, rather than just force anything. Force your own opinion on anyone else. But if it's okay to say that something is good and you need to watch it, it's okay to let other people tell you that something is good and that you should watch it. But it's also good to say, I really want to. I really want to see this thing. Or it's also fine to say, nah, it's not for me. Like, yeah, that's how I feel with modern anime. I don't particularly enjoy any modern stuff, unless if it absolutely appeals to me. But I don't think it's necessary to shove preferences down people's throats. Like this episode of One Piece is peak, but I honestly don't care because I didn't care for One Piece to begin with. Like I just feel that One Piece is a huge slog. One Piece is a big slog, and the art style, while really colorful, it just doesn't appeal to me. I just think the art style for One Piece feels a tad bit ugly, but a lot of nice color choices, a lot of abstract characters. That's fine and dandy, but if I don't want to watch Demon Slayer, even though people tell me that Demon Slayer is actually nice, I would give it a chance, and I would just, say, nah. Ah, it's Demon Slayer. It's nothing truly exciting yet. Oh, they still have the Star Wars stuff. They still have the X-Wing. So they have all the superhero things, but they still have all the Star Wars things. I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be a Death Star Assault minigame, but I don't see it. I think I'm gonna drop everything and check more of the game out. Everyone contributes in their own way. Be open to different playstyles. Oh, thank you, Lil Whip. So yeah, that's the thing. Everyone is open to their own opinions on anything, on anything. Oh, 100 V-Bucks. I am not super passionate about anime, about modern anime. I feel like I would gravitate towards more older anime because they had a lot more interesting stuff in it. And the reason why I love giant robot anime is because it's because I love having a giant machine that makes you feel larger than life, something you can customize. And having superpowers allow you to go beyond your limits, but I'd like to feel a little with mecha. I like feeling more personalized. I love feeling more personalized with having a machine or an object that helps you accomplish more feats. Like I would love to see I would love to see a Gundam anime that would go beyond the solar system more, rather than just have a Gundam series be strictly Earth, and inside strictly be Earth and just near Earth space colonies. I would love to see a Gundam series that explores more. Like Gundam could keep the general theme about how war can really hurt people, but also have like a story set either outside the solar system, on other planets. Something tried and new before, and that's what that's what the new Gundam anime should be about, rather than having like an alternate timeline Gundam. And about the new Gundam anime, I just don't like how the characters just don't even look like they came from Gundam. Sure, the mobile suits designs look quite good. I like the designs of the new G-Quacks. I don't want to pronounce the title because I don't care. I just don't care. But the mobile suit designs actually look really nice. But I don't know if I really want to drop all that just to watch Gundam, the new Gundam show. Like, the only regard I'll give it is the cool mobile suits, but I just don't kind of care. I just don't care. Escape Luffy. Yeah, I've already been doing that for quite a while. Sorry, Luffy, I don't want to watch your One Piece. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Luffy? I really can't wait to add more anime characters to Fortnite. Because out of spite, I just don't want to watch One Piece. And I'll let Luffy know by just blasting him. You know. Just for giggles. Just for giggles. And a little bit of spite, but mostly for giggles. So I don't know if I can really find anything else to play. So that's why I want to jump into Team Rumble now. Yeah, let's try Team Rumble. Speaking of Gundam, did you see the new Gundam show? No. I did not see the new Gundam. That's what I've just said. The designs for the robots look great, but I just really don't care to watch the new Gundam. I just don't have that in me. So, when it comes to anime, I feel like I want to watch the older stuff, because their stories feel a little more believable, a lot less samey tropes, a lot more fun moments. It just felt a little more wild. Like I really want to watch more Gundam Wing. I want to watch more what other older shows do I want to watch? I actually want to watch Space Battleship Yamato. That should be a very interesting show. I should actually get to watching Macross. I should. Yeah, I know. A lot of those choices are just mecha shows, but Doraemon is actually pretty fun. But more specifically, the Doraemon movies. What other older shows would I have the pleasure of watching? I don't know. Let's see. Ah, boy. This is a tough one. I feel like I should watch more Transformers. More Transformers. I've actually gotten into watching Transformers Cybertron, and it's really cool. Transformers Cybertron is like one of the best Transformers shows I've seen. It's actually better than Transformers Energon. I mean, the CGI looks more consistent. The CGI actually looks a lot better. The models look great. The music's pretty cool. The characters were more likable. I just didn't really care for Kicker. We got the new human kids in Transformers Cybertron. They're actually more likable. Don't get me wrong, I liked Transformers Armada. I loved Armada. I thought the human characters were fun. But the human characters in Cybertron, they weren't my favorite, but at least they were a lot better than Kicker. I liked Optimus Prime's design in Cybertron. I liked it a lot more than in Energon. Instead of having like these little machines, these little vehicles that didn't serve much of a purpose, Optimus Prime could actually fly with wings, and the Cyber Planet Keys thing actually made a lot more sense. Like Transformers Cybertron made a lot more sense. I haven't finished Armada, but I'm willing to skip. I'm willing to skip Energon and watch. Skip straight to Cybertron. I haven't saw the Japanese version of Transformers Cybertron, but the Japanese version is called Transformers Galaxy Force. And the opening theme sounds really good. So Transformers Energon in Japan called Transformers Super Link. Super Link had a great theme song. I loved it more than Energon's. I haven't seen Transformers Legend of the Microns, which is the Japanese version of Armada, but it's all the same except with different music. And the music is actually composed by Psychic Lover, who did the music for some of the Super Sentai shows. More specifically, Tokuso Sentai Deca Ranger, which is the Japanese version of Power Rangers SPD. Oh, I sat through a couple episodes of Deca Ranger. It was pretty cool. Deca Ranger was pretty fun. Wow. I love both Power Rangers and Super Sentai. I love both the source material and adaptations. Anything. Other Transformers shows, Japanese versions of Transformers shows I've watched. I don't know if I really want to watch the Headmasters. I'm sure the music is good, but I actually should watch Transformers Master Force. Super God Master Force. And it has Super God Master Force. Did you see Transformers Beast Wars 2? Nope, but I didn't. I actually saw the original Beast Wars, but I didn't finish the show, so no spoilers. But I haven't saw Beast Wars 2. I saw Transformers Zone, but not much of it. I'm willing to continue watching. I haven't seen Transformers Victory. I've saw the first episodes of Master Force. Other There's also another Transformers show called Transformers Go, and it takes place in the Transformers Prime continuity, which I thought is pretty cool. And there's a new Transformers show called Transformers Wild King. I gotta check out more of it. Like Transformers has had a lot more series than the US has ever had. Like they had a little. They had Beast Wars Neo, Beast Wars 2. They had Transformers, the other Transformers Japanese shows I mentioned. Well, we didn't have that much compared to Japan. Like I mean, Japan was the birthplace of the Transformers in the form of Diaclone. Oh no, the enemy team's winning. And I heard that Diaclone is still its own thing in Japan. So I'm confident to finish Transformer Zone. I'm confident to finish the show. Well, it's not exactly a show, but more of an OVA. And I believe it takes place after Transformers Victory. It's set in the same G1 continuity. Well, in the same G1 Japanese continuity, which of course includes Headmasters, Master Force, Victory, all that. So after the stream, I should go watch Transformers Zone. So yeah, I'm gonna do this I'm just gonna do this one I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm just gonna keep playing well, you know what? I should just do this one match of Team Rumble and then call it a stream. Oh, you've been watching the Transformers Wild King? Nice. So after the stream, I'm just gonna go watch the live stream Mario Kart Tour, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna also watch Transformers Zone and Transformers Zone has a really nice theme song. I really love the Transformers Zone theme song. Transformers Victory also has a cool theme song, like action-packed theme song, and Master Force, the Master Force theme song, it plucked on my heartstrings so hard. Like, the Master Force theme song sounded really emotional, but it was also really cool. Like, man, how would I put the Master Force theme song? It's an honest-to-God tearjerker. Never has a Transformers song sounded so emotional, but so uplifting. Well, if I actually watch more Transformers Master Force, I could actually go into a little more detail. Come here. I'm getting blasted. Got him. I only got a few people. Who's that? Are you on our team? Okay. You're on our team. So, I'm kind of hoping that they would add more anime skins to Fortnite, even if I don't even care that much about modern anime or whatever. Like, I know that One Piece has been around for a long time, but Fortnite has been sleeping on One Piece and Demon Slayer. And maybe Gundam. I don't know how they would really do Gundam in Fortnite. So yeah, I really need to go check out some more Transformers to really prove if I'm that big of a Transformers fan. Well, this is indeed coming from someone who's watched all of the American G1 shows. Yeah, the American G1 Transformers show ended with Optimus Prime, of course, coming back from the dead. And they had the rebirth. But in the Transformers Headmasters, just go watch the show to find out. Because it somehow got crazier from there. I've watched a few episodes of the Headmasters, and I'm pretty sure in that episode Rodimus is... Rod becomes Rodimus again, but I won't tell you what happened to Optimus Prime, because Crazy. But I'm just gonna leave you right there. And you want to know the funniest thing? Transformers 1986 movie came out in Japan. Next, after it made its first debut in the U.S. And the fact that there was actually a Transformers game called Transformers Convoy no Nazo, which released in 1986, which took place after the events of the Transformers 86 movie. And the game came out at the same time as Transformers 2010, which was the season 3 of Transformers. But those are puzzle pieces you have to fill in, because I'm not telling you any more details. Because if I did, that'd be spoilers. And I get really pent up about spoilers. Then again, everyone gets pent up about spoilers. Yeah, win or loss, we're ending the stream with us. Yes, got you. Ah! Friggin' Robin player! I got killed twice by the same Rod player. You know what really grinds my gears? Being targeted by one player for an entire match. Being killed over and over again by the same player in a row. It's the most annoying thing that could ever happen in a... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna destroy that Robin player. I'm definitely gonna destroy that Robin player. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna blast him. Gotta find out where the action's happening first. Die, die. If this dude's gonna target me for an entire match, I'm gonna do the same. I won't hold back. There you go. Alright, now we're cooking. Wait, we're not cooking, we're losing, but still. Still, we're just fighting. Fighting valiantly. Oh, wait, there is the Robin player. Dream snipers suck. Let's be honest. Got you! Alright, I'm gonna go for the Superman player. Ah! I feel like the kill switch revolvers might be the most OP weapon in the whole season. Because he got the stupid Matrix slowdown, and then players can just kill you on the spot. Oh, you little... You poopy face. Ah! Lost. That's the thing with stream snipers and overpowered teammates. Either these guys are good or they're just stream snipers. Yeah, the stream snipers are the scourge of any player. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Fortnite. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and set the bell icon to all notifications. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing for any new live streams, but liking and subscribing would really, you'll really tell when a new live stream's coming. That said, thank you. Have a good day.